So we do have one more race to go. It is the final race of the 2018 Alaska Drone Racing League season. This will be the third of 3 championship race-offs. So it's the best total laps is what we've determined is what's going to happen there. So we'll bring back what we've got here so far. And so it's 10 to 8 to 4. FpvMaverick and danboymanboy, Mr. Geek in the end. So as you can see, there is a chance that people will be able to get to change positions on this thing. So the tone has sounded. We're in the air. FpvMaverick, danboymanboy, and Mr. Geek all flying in about 1, 2, 3 formation there. They're pretty close to each other going through the backstretch and now into the split S. danboymanboy lost video. He's back in the woods somewhere, so that looks like that's going to be it for him on the season. It's all over there. So head-to-head against FpvMaverick and Mr. Geek FPV to finish off the season. This should be a tail-chasing race, it does look like. Mr. Geek's got a lot of laps to make up, so it's unlikely that he'll be able to catch FpvMaverick in laps, but he might be able to get past danboymanboy, where he only had to get 4 laps, I believe. So he'll have to push 4 laps out of this thing to get past him. 1 minute left into this. Mr. Geek onto his 3rd lap. He's on a 5-lap pace. Both of them are on 5-lap paces. FpvMaverick showing a 23.845 second lap on that last one. So through the gate now is FpvMaverick, still on pace for 5. He's going to miss that by about 3 seconds to go on to 6 laps if he doesn't pick up the pace a little bit there now. Mr. Geek now onto his 4th lap. This could tie up danboymanboy. In fact, if he gets that 1 more lap, that 5 lap, it'll be an undisputed second place finish. 15 seconds in the race. FpvMaverick meets with some difficulty, smacks into a obstacle and is in the ground. It's Mr. Geek picking up his 5th lap, 4th lap right now. He's got to finish this thing up. And so it's just a matter of Mr. Geek finishing up that 5th lap now, and he will be undisputed 2nd place. And no pressure as he's into the corkscrew. Coming around, FpvMaverick back up into the air now. He's just going to pile on another lap to his total. And Mr. Geek hits the gate but doesn't go through it. He gets scored and he is through. Just to add a little bit more drama to the situation there for him. FpvMaverick finishing, going into the corkscrew. And he'll be on his 5th lap here as FpvMaverick.
FpvMaverick in 2nd, FpvMaverick back. The race is completed.
So Mr. Geek pulling out the winner on that one. FpvMaverick, the true victor of the season.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And so round number 3 race results look like this. Mr. Geek FPV pulling out the win on that one. 5 laps in less time than it took for FpvMaverick. Again, we're not putting the time into this thing, but it is a determining factor on equal laps. FpvMaverick coming in 2nd. danboymanboy not able to complete a lap on that one. And so it turns out like this. Just as we said, where it looked like Mr. Geek didn't have much of a chance to leapfrog danboy. Indeed he does. It's Mr. Geek FPV in 2nd place and danboymanboy in 3rd place. And that is your season, folks. Your season champions are thus, and they get to hold those bragging rights all the way into the next season, 2019.